going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kevin Chekowitz. This is the Kaged Review, and this is a review for WWE Raw for 5/13/19. And thankfully, I'm starting to feel better, starting to get cleared up from the bronchitis. It was really bad, like the whole last week's worth of videos. I looked terrible, everything just looked terrible, so thankfully we're getting back to it. Better Raw this week, too. After the last couple of weeks, it was really bad, and so it was nice to see them kind of get back to form a little bit at least. You started out with Miz TV. He's talking about Money in the Bank, what it means, and then his match with Shane McMahon, Miz's, and then he brings out Roman Reigns, and they actually had a kind of a cool back and forth with Miz kind of doing his like A-lister shtick that nobody liked, and Roman Reigns playing off of that. And so they had a it was kind of a cool back and forth there. They get interrupted by Shane McMahon, who then brings out Elias and Bobby Lashley. They attack Reigns and Miz from behind, brings out the first match, which is Miz and Reigns versus Bobby Lashley and Elias. It was a decent match for what it was, nothing spectacular, but decent. At the end of the day, Roman Reigns and Miz win, but by disqualification. Shane McMahon gets involved, and there's a big fight that ensues. After that, Charlie interviews Braun Strowman backstage, asking if he, felt bad about what he did to Sami Zayn. And during the interview, some guy comes up and says he's needed in Shane McMahon's office. So then you have Braun Strowman goes up to Shane McMahon, Sami Zayn's there. Sami Zayn says he wants an opportunity at Braun Strowman, and the stipulation becomes whoever wins that match gets the spot in Money in the Bank. So it's got some stakes to it, so I did like that. After that, you have Mojo Rawley versus Apollo Crews. Mojo Rawley's new shtick. Not really much of a new shtick. It's still Mojo Rawley. He's still over the top, excessive at everything. The dude dials it up to like 100 for no reason. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Mojo Rawley. I'm just not. So yeah, he fights Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews is incredibly athletic. He does a flip where, he supposedly hurts his leg. Mojo Rawley capitalizes, gets a quick win. Then you get an Alexa Bliss promo backstage where she's kind of funny. It was a decent promo. Nikki Cross shows up, and essentially, they supposedly lost Alexa Bliss's luggage or something. They're in London, and so Nikki Cross is going to basically fill in for her in a Fatal 4-Way match later. So, I don't know. It was cool, I guess. After that, you have Becky Lynch, Lacey Evans, and Charlotte Flair doing a contract signing, a two-way contract signing. And, this kind of goes exactly where you would expect. Becky Lynch, odds against her, does a contract signing, says she's going to beat the odds. The other two saying there's no way she can. At the end, the fight ensues with both Lacey Evans and Charlotte Flair against Becky Lynch. They put her through a table. There you go. After that, you have Baron Corbin versus Ricochet. And they start out with this tired Baron Corbin shtick, and this is exactly what you would think it would be. This is Ricochet carrying most of the match. Baron Corbin, he's not that great. The difference is Baron Corbin wins. I was really disappointed in that. Ricochet is so much better than the crap they've been doing with him. So much better. And to get fed to Baron Corbin, of all people, seriously, did not like that at all. So after that, you have backstage AJ Styles interview. He's talking about, his reasonings behind what he did with Seth Rollins. It was all right. And then you have your Fatal 4-Way. It's Naomi, Natalya, Dana Brooke, and Nikki Cross. It was a decent match. I kind of liked it. And the surprise end was Nikki Cross gets the win, which I thought was very, very cool. After that, you get a backstage Sami Zayn promo saying why he's going to win against Braun Strowman. And it was there. I don't know if there was anything good or bad about it. Then you get Rey Mysterio versus Cesaro, which was a really good match, I thought. Rey Mysterio just keeps innovating, and his stuff with Cesaro I thought was really entertaining, honestly. Rey Mysterio gets the win at the end. And then you get the Bray Wyatt promo that apparently a lot of people are talking about. He unveils a new look for his character, an in-ring look, probably. And it's pretty cool, man. I like it. It's very Slipknot, but a little disturbing too. So, yeah, I thought it was interesting. After that, you have your final match, which is Braun Strowman versus Sami Zayn. Winner gets the Money in the Bank spot. And essentially this comes down to Baron Corbin, who of course I love seeing, and Drew McIntyre, who I actually do love seeing. They get in there and they're trying to take out Braun Strowman so he's not in Money in the Bank match. And essentially that's what happens. It's a false count anywhere. They're going all around the arena. Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre take turns interfering. They both come out at the end on the ramp and they suplex Braun Strowman through a ladder, hit the Claymore kick from Drew. Sami Zayn gets the win, and so now Sami Zayn is in the Money in the Bank match. And I would probably like to see him in this type of match more than Braun Strowman anyway. So at the end, Braun Strowman, he gets up, he realizes what's happened, he's pissed. Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre throw Sami Zayn back out to Braun Strowman, who chokeslams him through a table. And there you go, that's the end of the show. So I do think it was much better than the last couple of Raws because they were horrible. They actually did a replay of the Uso revival bit from last week, and that's just so much cringe. So overall, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I think this one was pretty good. I feel like they at least put the effort in this time. And so it's nice that they at least did that much. So 6 out of 10, that's where I'm at. They had some good matches. I think they had a couple of good build-ups. And yeah, a lot better than the last couple of weeks. So that's where I'm at. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackowitz. Kaged Nation out.